Hey guys, Unco Pickle Pokémon, welcome back to the channel. So I was at my local game store and I was there trying to pick up some cards to get graded. I was talking to the employee, and the employee was telling me that he knows of a guy that has been in Pokemon since 2020 and has been primarily collecting Pokemon cards since the COVID boom. And he was telling me that his buddy had recently liquidated all of his Pokemon sealed singles and has now gone into One Piece. We all know that right now One Piece is the hottest, the most trendy trading card game right now. Everything is all-time highs. I was just kind of thinking to myself, why would you do that? We all know that right now, Pokemon, especially in the Scarlet Violet era, everything is all-time low, right? I'm over here on TCG Player. These are some of the booster boxes right now. The most recent booster boxes of Obsidian Flames, Paradox Rift. We have Paldea. We have Temporal Forces, Scarlet Violet. All of these boxes are under $100, except for the Temporal Forces. That's the newest set coming out. But essentially, all of these set releases that has been in Scarlet and Violet are well under MSRP. Now, MSRP for these boxes per Pokemon Center should be selling at $160, and these are well under $160. So the individual has completely liquidated everything and has jumped over now to One Piece. There is so much more inherent risk in doing that. I personally would have just, if you wanted to liquidate everything in Pokemon, go right ahead, but rather going back into another TCG, why not throw that into an index fund like the S&P 500, which has recently gained all-time highs? You get dividends, and you're generally exposed to the full, the 500 biggest companies, and the risk is inherently low. I mean, of course, there are cons to investing in index funds because it's dull, it's boring. You can't hold your index funds like cards, but it is the smarter move right now, especially with interest cuts being in the later half of this year. And in doing so, will expand the economy, and anyone that is invested will begin to reap the rewards. And right now, we're already seeing that with the S&P reaching all-time highs. To me, that would have been a much smarter approach to investing, but rather this individual decided to liquidate all the Pokemon and go into One Piece, which we all know One Piece. Here are some of the boxes of One Piece. It's at its all-time highs, right? And in doing so, you are inherently taking on so much more risk in doing that. I would have just either, hey, stayed in Pokemon, even though it's all-time low, dollar cost average into these cheap boxes, instead of liquidating everything, coming on over to One Piece when everything is all-time highs. And then what happens? One Piece has announced that they will be reprinting older sets, and now you essentially went from the bottom of the market in Pokemon into the hype of the market. So you're selling at the lowest and now buying back in One Piece at the very top. Reprint announcement comes in, and in 3 to 6 months, when these reprints hit the market, everything's gonna go back down to normalcy, right? And so that is why it is just not a good idea to do that, guys. People have gotten so burnt with Lorcana, people buying at $400 or $500 per booster box. Booster boxes now are just back down to, the $120 ranges now. And if you bought at the very top, never chase all-time highs because you will get burned. I mean, I love One Piece. One Piece is awesome. It's terrific. It's a really cool TCG, and I hope it sticks around. I really do. I really do. And I love I love the characters. I love the lore of One Piece, the anime, and I'm really rooting for One Piece. But just be careful out there, guys. Okay, it's very similar to stock trading, right? Like, we all know that if you chase all-time highs and go in at the hype, more than likely you're gonna get burned. The majority of day traders, I forget the actual stats, but it's like in the high 90s, actually don't make money because they're always chasing highs, right? What you should do is time in the market, right? The longer you're in a particular market, the less inherent risk that asset will be, just with time alone. Dollar cost averaging, whether the equity is high or low, you dollar cost average and you get your cost basis lower. We've all known someone that's done that, right? Like, put all the money into one basket, chasing whatever the newest crypto is or NFT or whatever, and then what happens? It comes crashing down. It's just not a good move. So that's all I wanted to talk about today regarding the I guess Pokemon and One Piece. I just wanted to make this video to kind of express what I'm thinking right now in our current situation with the economy and trading cards, and just trying to help you guys out if you guys are wondering what to do in our current market right now. I don't know, I'm just babbling right now, but I hope you guys find some use out of this. If you guys like videos like this, please comment below. I can certainly make more. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.